Hey everyone, welcome and thank you so much for being here with me today. This is the Sacred Sunday message for you and for me. I am a spiritual messenger, I'm a spiritual guide, but I'm also a student. I'm also learning on this journey. There is no one that has totally mastered this, all the lessons, all the learning, the growth, the spiritual growth on this journey, because it is an evolution of growth, learning, experiencing, loving, and I truly believe that this journey is always, always moving, even when it seems like we are not. And so on this Sunday, October 8th, 2023, I am here for you, with you, and this is all about our soul, our journey, our experiences. If you are new to the channel, thank you for being here. I am so happy that you've come here, and if you have, I feel like you have been led to be here for a reason. There must be something in a message that's coming through for you. Please know that this channel is safe, and I strive to make it safe for everyone. Let's take a moment to breathe and feel our own movement of our chest, of our shoulders up and down as we breathe in through our nose and out through our mouths, to move and clear the energy, to make room for whatever beautiful message Spirit has for us today. Let's talk about, I'm hearing wealth, okay? And that can be taken any way. Whether it's your soul, your self-worth, whether it's money in the bank, whatever it is, this message will bring in energy to trigger movement in those areas. Okay? Take a few more breaths. In and out. Letting your energy clear. Feeling your heartbeat. Sensing the movement in your body as you breathe and clear the energy, clear the air. And before we begin the actual reading of the cards, I'd like to talk a little bit about synchronicities, okay? Lately, I've been seeing a lot of triplicate numbers, and it feels very much like these numbers are significant, okay? So I want to tell you that as I was meditating this morning over this message, praying for the group, whoever watches or listens, whenever they watch or listen, please bless this group. Please help them to understand whatever message is coming through. And immediately I saw the number 55. And so I wanted to share that with you because it is very significant. Number 55. This is a period of out with the old, in with the new. Welcome these changes as they bring about new blessings. Guys, I can't make this up. The numbers came to me clear as day, like a street sign. And Spirit is really trying to say, don't give up. Don't give up. It seems the most difficult before the change. That's what I feel, and that's what I feel Spirit is trying to say to all of us. And I do want to say, speaking of synchronicities, I did see a set of numbers for myself as I was meditating over my own self and my life, my path, my journey. And as I was feeling into this number, I was sensing that Spirit was trying to say, don't give up. I have a tendency to wake up in the middle of the night and worry about whatever's in my life, money, all those kinds of things, decisions I have to make. And as I was lying there, I was seeing the number 77. And I was feeling a huge sense of accomplishment and resolution. And so I wanted to share that with you guys as well, because I feel like that number might apply to some of you as well. Number 77. Keep up the great work. Everything you are doing right now has the Midas touch. So I believe I talked to you last time about the power of manifestation and the energy that's coming in to change your way of thinking, feeling, your perception about where you are in your life, in your path. If you feel stuck, if you feel defeated. And so Spirit says, no. That great amount of worry that you feel, turn that around, because that you are worthy of manifesting so much in your life, in your path, not just monetarily, but in everything. And I will say that again until I never speak again. I will say that, excuse me, my throat is a little sore, so it's a little scratchy. But I will always say that we have the power. It's a matter of clearing out old energies, purification process, to come to that place where we feel in alignment, as above, so below, working as a team with the universe, okay? I feel very, very strongly that this energy is really prevalent right now amongst all of us. Let me take a sip of water. Let me tell you about these synchronicities again, or still, before I start some cards. In the last few days, I have seen more animals than I've seen in quite a while. On my way into work, I saw a bobcat. Where I work, we work in a area where there's woods around. In back of us, on the side of us, there's some woods. And I saw a bobcat, and I was just mesmerized by nature and by the power that these animals have in their own right. And on the way home from work that day, I was driving. It was kind of a rural back road, and I sensed something in the area, so I slowed down because I was concerned that an animal might cross the road. Well, sure enough, across the road comes a humongous turkey, and he was beautiful. I've never seen a turkey that big. I swear that thing was so big. And I stopped my car and I flashed my lights so everyone else would stop on the other side. He just came sauntering across. He stopped. He looked in my direction. And then he moved on across the street, across the road, into the woods. He was moving on. And I feel such significance with that as I think about it. Because for some reason it had such an impact on me. My heart was like, I just felt this overwhelming sense of love. And I feel like that was Spirit. I feel like that was my angels telling me, it's okay. You're not going to get hurt if you move from one place to the other. This is nature. It's natural. It is positive. it makes me emotional when I realize the significance and the help that our guides give us without us realizing it. We see birds every day. Birds, we see other animals every day. And sometimes we just don't, we're on autopilot and we don't even recognize them. But this time, I couldn't help but recognize that animal crossing the road. And I felt, as I'm talking about this, I'm sensing Archangel Michael was there to say, I'm your guide. Trust me. Don't you think I'm going to stop all traffic so that you can be safe? Excuse me with my throat. I know I sound terrible, but I'm also emotional. So hopefully that gets better throughout the reading. But I just wanted to tell you, there is a significance when you see numbers in triplicate, or even if you see repetitive numbers, single digit, double digit, triple digit. But it's all an attempt on I feel like it's our divine creator, I feel like it's our angels getting our attention to say, hey, look, that was noticeable. Pay attention to that, look it up, explore that, feel into that, and learn from that, okay? Wow, that, my daughter and I were traveling yesterday. We were out shopping, and we saw a car with a license plate 2222, okay? A couple times. 2222, trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to. With divine blessings for everyone involved, let go and have faith. Wow. That is just, to me, that is amazing. How spirit works, how the universe works to get our attention, to reassure us, even in the darkest of times, that we're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Been a rough little bit for you? Find something that is a blessing in your life to balance out the not so good, so that you can look forward. You can find peace in something. You can find gratitude in something. Yes, it's scary when we are hurting in any way in our life, financially, our health, whatever. Have faith. Put your own unique energy out there to attract something beautiful into your life, because I guarantee you it's gonna come. I feel like we should open up the Archangel Michael cards and see what he has to say to all of us today. I love it. Okay, look. Oh, can you see it? Oh, it's kind of dark. God is in charge. Wow, that lighting sucks. It says God is in charge. Okay, let me read it. I apologize for the lighting. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it faith and trust. Having faith and trust in your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. That is a beautiful card. Let me see if I can fix the light. Not sure that I can. Okay. Sorry, my chair's squeaking. So Archangel Michael says, fear not. Your divine creator is in charge. Okay. What else? Admit the truth to yourself. Okay? Admit the truth to yourself. And act accordingly. I feel like I feel like this goes with a reading that I did a while back about, my goodness, this lighting's so bad. Being honest with yourself, opening up to your truth, surrendering to whatever it is that you need to resolve or let go of so new changes can come in. That's what I feel this means. Archangel Michael is saying, admit the truth to yourself. Be truthful, be honest, open up, let it go. Whatever it is. I feel like for some of you, this is a need to cleanse an old wound, right? We all know that if we get a wound, we have to clean it out, keep it clean so it won't get infected and cause more problems. And so I feel like Spirit is trying to say to you, you have an old wound that hasn't healed because you haven't approached the opportunity to open it up and let it go. Clean it out and let it go. I feel like for some of you, this old wound runs deep, and it's something that it almost feels like if you let go of the familiarity of this wound, that subconsciously, in a way, and this is only my opinion, not professional, it's just my opinion and my feeling, that it feels like subconsciously if you let go of something, it's like mourning and it's like a death. And that is what it's supposed to be, so that you can be reborn and move forward, away from that pain, away from that hurt, away from that toxic energy. Romance angels are healing you. Trust me, it says that. Romance angels are healing you. They're helping you, right? And I feel like the romance angels in this situation, it encompasses everything. It encompasses you. The romance is you, your heart and soul. Romance angels are helping you. They're helping you through this cleansing, this purification, this letting go of something that's holding you back. Because you can't take the old with the new. You have to leave that behind. And for some of you, that's going to be painful because it feels like you haven't let go of someone you've lost, or you haven't let go of anger or feelings of resentment towards somebody who wronged you in some way. For some of you, it feels like a job that maybe let you go, or someone has held you back from being promoted, or someone has not given you the right opportunities. For some of you, you're mad at yourself, and Spirit says, stop. Don't do that. This is not who you are. Hanging on to anger, resentment, all of those things is toxic. And I will say, if you feel you need professional help to move past these things, then by all means go to somebody. That's why we have therapists out there to help us if we need that. Honor and trust your feelings. Honor and trust your feelings. Archangel Michael says, honor those. Be truthful. Let them be. Don't try to make those feelings into something they're not. Help me understand and express my emotions. And when you do, let me tell you, have you ever heard anybody say the floodgates opened when I started crying or I released something? That's all good. It's all good. Because it's letting out the old so you can welcome in the new, okay? What else, guys? I want to tell you while I was on the subject of seeing animals that I pulled a card for us, for this group, whoever's watching, whenever you're watching, and the bull card came out, okay? The bull. And I was reading about the significance of bulls energetically, spiritually, right? And I'm going to just read a little caption to you what I read. Most societies no longer sacrifice bulls like our ancestors did, but the concept of sacrifice remains. Bull energy can help you make the sacrifices you may need to make in order to support your work or something you desire. Bull magic can also be used to move yourself out of a sacrificial or martyrdom position you may have fallen into. Many of us continually sacrifice our own needs over and over and become unhealthily selfless as a result. This only breeds resentment and extreme neediness, which is very damaging to our own growth. It feels like this message, the bull energy, is trying to tell us. You may feel like you have to sacrifice something in order to move on. And that again goes with what I was saying about being able to be honest and approach something that has to be released, that was toxic, to let go of the hold that you have on something from the past or some toxic energy. Sacrificing the comfort level that you feel because you've known this toxic energy for a very long time. Letting go of whatever that is to move forward into something new, something with many blessings. I'm gonna do I feel led to do the energy cards for a moment and see what energy message comes to us now. Happy family. See if you can see that. Yep. This to me feels very much like I want to say a happy ending, okay? Meaning, when I see that picture of the family with there's a rainbow, who can't think you can't help but think positive when you see a rainbow, right? I feel like this happy ending is more about allowing an ending. Don't think of an ending as negative, because right on the heels of that ending is something positive and beautiful. To me, it feels very much like there is a healing from some toxic situation. I'm telling you, I keep feeling that. Some toxic situation involving a family, your family. Could be someone's parents, the way they raised them. It could be something like that. But it feels like there's a need to let go of something deep that has affected you and is affecting everything in your life. Everything is symbolic, guys. Everything is it synergetic? Is that the word I was looking for? But everything is connected, right? If you had a rough childhood growing up, that could be why you have a rough time with relationships. Because chances are, if it affected how you feel about yourself, then it's going to affect your relationships. And I'm not a professional, I'm not a therapist. This is what I've experienced, and this is in my own humble experience, okay? My own advice here. That card represents the positive side of an ending. Do you understand? It represents walking into something beautiful. letting the door close on something. Doesn't mean you're leaving your family, but it could mean you're leaving behind the toxicity that was left behind for you to deal with for your whole life. That's what this feels like to me. To let that go and allow yourself to move forward. I want to say that I know it's scary to know that you have to let go of something because it's been familiar to you for so long. Grieving is a good example. So when you grieve, if someone passes from you and you finally get to the point where you have to clean out their belongings, that is the hardest. That is really hard to do. But you know you have to do it, right? And it's hard. It's hard to let go. But in order to move forward and to heal, you have to allow those things. You have to allow those doors to close. Again, my apologies for my voice. It's emotional. As I look down at the bottom of the deck, Door to Spirit card is looking up at me, so to speak. This door to Spirit is Spirit welcoming you to move through these changes, to step through that door, not alone, hand in hand with Spirit, with God, with your guides, to walk through that door, not worried about what's behind you, only what's ahead, and not worry about what's ahead, but to enjoy what's ahead. Do you understand? Sorry about that if I'm a little bit emotional here. It's in my throat. Here comes the sun. The sun. To me, that represents victory. It represents better days, better opportunities, a more lucrative lifestyle. But you have to be willing to let go of whatever needs to be released in your life, okay? To me, it feels like old stuff, like toxic energies. Not necessarily people, but maybe memories that were not so good, that were embedded, that hurt you. Okay, now I don't mean this to be a downer message. This is Spirit saying, this is reality. You have to let go. You have to let yourself mourn whatever it is that you have to let go so you can move forward, okay? We have Archangel Uriel here, and I do believe Archangel Uriel is the I think Archangel Uriel is the finder of things, or she's the something about that. Forgive me if I can't think of who she is right now, but I believe Archangel Uriel is lighting your path for you. Illumination of things that need to be released and let go. I also feel the energy of Saint Germain, if that guide means anything to any of you. I believe Saint Germain might be an ascended master, and I do believe there's also some sort of his energy is here to sort of remind you that it is crucial to clear your path. Yeah, that's what I feel. Very much like that. Anything else, guys? Some of you are going to have a significant healing. Some sort of revelation. Again, we get the action card, guys. Last time we got the action card. Remember that? We get the action card because something's happening. Because look what comes in. Cornucopia. Blessings. You have the healer of the ages here to help you move past some things. Okay? It just goes on and on and on. The angel of strength. They're all here for us, guys. It's a big, I want to say, it's like our angels are surrounding us and we're in the middle, and they are just throwing love at us and telling us it's okay. Please trust. Guys, I can't make this up. This is something that's here for us, okay? I'm going to do one card from the Talking to Heaven deck, which is our soul deck. It is beautiful where I am. Okay? My apologies that you can't see that too well. Spirit is saying, you know what's ahead for you? Something beautiful. It's beautiful. You're going to be free of some sort of toxic energy. You're going to be free of being imprisoned by something or some past event. Freedom is ahead for you, is what I'm hearing here. Okay? There's a bunch of messages today. Archangel Raphael is here as well. And so I'm going to take from his deck here. What is it you'd like to say, Archangel Raphael? Give us your cares. I am willing to release fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. See? Archangel Raphael says, give us your cares. We're here for you. Tell us what's on your heart. Let us know so we can help. We can guide you. We can help you let go of whatever fears you're having. Your fear of moving forward. Your fear of letting go. Your fear of whatever it is you're going through. Not enough money. Your fear of a health situation. But he says, give us your cares. Instead of thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Everything is caving in. Talk to your guides. Talk to God. And tell your divine creator, I'm concerned about this, but I don't want it to consume me. Please help me. Help me get through this. When you talk to the universe, to your divine creator, whoever you pray to, with genuineness in your heart, and approach this in love instead of fear, resentment, hatred, whatever, it is a world of difference how the results play out, or solutions. Anything else, Archangel Raphael? I do believe that that is the message for today. I do want to say that I feel blessed to have you all here. I feel blessed to have this channel. And I feel like this is indeed a true calling for me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for joining me and for traveling with me on this path of ours. And I just want to say that tomorrow, October 9th, is my birthday, so I will be celebrating that. Took a day off of work for that. Take some time to myself and do what makes my soul happy. Okay? Enjoy your day and days ahead until next time. Much love and much light to all of you. Namaste.